we're trying to build a super simple publishing platform. I think that we think everybody is interesting and everybody has stuff to say, and that there's an opportunity to sort of pull their comments out of them by presenting them with interesting content to comment on. And so we bubble up interesting stuff and ask them to react to it.
I think more than anything, and this kind of goes back and speaks to probably the last 8 or 9 years on the internet, and I think Noah and I are both fans of blogging. And when blogging first came on the scene, you had platforms like WordPress and Blogger, and they were great, and they really revolutionized how easy it was to create content. But for the most part, they're still professional content creating engines. And fast forward a couple years, 5 years, you had you had like Twitter and Facebook. And the real insight with those platforms is they just shrunk the size of the box. They made it really easy for you to create content, to get you over the barrier to entry. And we want to take it a step further. What we're saying is that now there's so much information online. There's so much that we can filter down for a user based on what we know about them. We can present them with content. We don't need to give them a blank box. We can present them with, most likely, with the content they're interested in contextualizing, and make it very easy for them to contextualize and share it back out.
Well, to be honest, we don't think there's a ton of other curation platforms out there. There's a lot of people working on sort of algorithmic filtering, and they're finding the most interesting stuff from your feeds. And we think that's interesting to a point, but ultimately that it's just a feature, and that it's a feature best used within a larger product that's about people actually curating content, and that you want to listen to what somebody else has to say about something, not to an algorithm. People are more interesting than computers.